YTPC, Uncle Butter, coming back at you, live and direct from Adams County. Tonight with a VR, Brother Crosby's Corner. This is a great question. I love this question. But the reason I love this question so much is not because I found some wonderful prank that you can pull on your wife, but really to maybe as a cautionary tale to other people. So, we are very close with this couple. I've known both of them for many years, and the female in this couple is like a adopted sister to me, and I've known her since she's just a tiny little baby girl. And in fact, I and my wife set them up. So we spent a lot of time with them, hanging out with them, and they have a son, and he's about to turn 4 years old. And I definitely do not like calling children of any kind or any ableness mistakes. I just don't like that. I don't find any joy, and I don't think that's proper to do. So to do, but he was a pleasant surprise, is what he was, and what he is. Very smart kid, and he, like my son, is hopelessly and utterly addicted to Paw Patrol. So we hang out with them a lot, especially when their son was very young. We were helping them out and stuff, and we were where were we at in the whole Chip was, man, he couldn't have been a year old at that point. In fact, I know he wasn't a year old. But we had gone up there for the evening, had dinner. You know, kids were asleep. We're just having a little adult time. It's like Friday night, and we're driving home like 1, 2 in the morning, something like that. Kids passed out, and I said, I'm finally going to get this woman that I've called and swear and declared that, and promised in front of God and all of my friends and family that she's my wife. Because if there's one thing my wife knows in her heart of hearts, it's revenge. So I know better than to pull pranks on her, because she serves the most sub-zero, almost absolute zero cold dishes of revenge. Mean, she can get nasty, just like a Wolverine, nasty. You start pulling pranks on her, you are not gonna. It can't be in good fun. So Uncle Butter's made some dumb decisions in his life, and I'm sure Uncle Butter's going to make some more dumb decisions as time goes on. So, I get it in my head that this is the perfect opportunity to prank her, because we've, not always, but at that time we thought, man, they're not really being careful about things. There's going to be another pleasant surprise. And they're not really financially, kind of, at that point, they weren't financially at the spot where they could have really handled them. They've both since got wonderful jobs, and everything's really cool. So, driving up the road, coming home, it's a distance of about 12 miles from their house at that time to ours. And it's dark in the car. And I get this bright idea that I'm going to try to convince her that they are 3 months pregnant with another pleasant surprise. And I say, well, honey, you know, I've heard them kind of talking in the kitchen under their breath, you know, you know, that kind of stuff. And you know, I walked in, and they shut up real quick, you know, and I thought, okay, well, they've got to be pregnant. You know, their boy's going to have a brother or sister. And I say, I also, when I was in the bathroom, I saw some pregnancy tests. I saw some pregnancy test boxes that were open. You get a couple pack, like a 5-pack of them, like 2 or 3 of them were used, you know. And I'm weaving this down. She's like, oh. I said, I got it out of him. They're 3 months pregnant. And she's like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Oh, don't do this to me. Are you kidding me right now? I'm like, no, I'm sorry. You know, we're just gonna spend some time with them and stuff. And so, yep, we'll help with him. We'll help with their son however we possibly can, you know. if they need anything, we'll get it for them and whatever. I'm like, absolutely, honey. That sounds like wonderful. That's the right thing to do. and and she kind of lets it set for about 30 seconds, and she kind of gets a little crack in her voice. And I thought, I looked over. I thought, is this woman crying right now? I said, what the heck's going on? She says, well, honey, I guess this is as good of a time as any to tell you. I took a pregnancy test this morning, and I'm pregnant as well. I'm like, are you, what? Huh? We'd had a little bit of fertility issues having the first little bundle of joy, Hellion child himself. And I thought, well, this will be a debacle again the second time around. Well, guess what? It wasn't. She got me. And guess what? She was really pregnant. And she was really pregnant with our daughter. And I'm like, this is exactly why I do not pull pranks on Mrs. Butter. Exactly why. Because every time I think, oh, man, I'm really cool. I'm King Crap of Turd Mountain. Oh, Cornell and Deal, 3 friars out of my legend. Damn you, Ghost Cop, for getting me onto this. This is a fantastic one. Get home, and I'm like, come on now, you're kidding me, right? And she's like, nope. Like 2-3 date. Now this is Friday night. It's like Sunday, I go to Boy Scout camp, resident camp. Take my boys up like 50 miles away. Every year we take this golf outing. The female in the relationship's father, who's like a father to me since my father had died. We're on the first hole. Bring, bring, folks. Yes, honey. Honey, I'm definitely pregnant. I'm like, this is exactly why. This is exactly why I can't pull pranks. I just can't pull. I would love to pull, screen mask, under the covers, jumping out at things, convincing her of this or that. I would love to do any or all of that stuff. I fancy myself the prank puller because I can pull pranks as little as anyone else. She always gets me back. And it's like, oh, I've shot you with a BB gun? Nuclear missile. I can't win. I just can't win. It is what it is, I guess. So, that's a cautionary tale. Because when you're about to go all in on a prank, and you're ready to get slapped or hit or bitched out or whatever, and you push those chips across the table, and you're like, $3,750,502.50 all in. You better be darn sure ain't nothing coming back across the table. That's why I don't. Now, I'm sure that would be funny if you say, honey, I guess it's as good a time as any to tell you I'm pregnant. You can try that. Maybe you might get a little laugh out of here. Who knows? I hope you enjoyed that. And I appreciate the opportunity to tell this story because she loves telling the story. In fact, I asked her, what do you think the best prank? Right off the bat, she says, that one. I was like, yeah, okay. See, the thing is, in times gone by, before Mrs. Butter, I've been able to execute these things more successfully, but no. God has a sense of humor. He knows when you're out in the galaxy and you're in a situation and you think you're going to make a joke. You think it's not going to hurt anything. You know it's going to help. Everybody's going to be laughing and whatever. You know what he's going to do. Anyways, thanks again, old boy. And we'll catch y'all next time.